Somewhere along the way, life started feeling like a race, and nobody told us where it began.
Everything said on this podcast is strictly for vibes and entertainment. Don't overthink it. Don't overanalyze it. And definitely don't try to make it deeper than it is. Nobody's being exposed. Nobody's being subbed. If the shoe fits, lace it up. But that's on you. Also, please don't take advice from someone sitting on their bed with a mic. Be smart. Stay safe. Enjoy this episode.
Just me sitting on my bed talking to you like we've been friends. Hey again, it's me, Muna Karim, and here I am bringing you the Dopest Discreet thing. Today is episode 17, the pressure to have life figured out. Enjoy. Like I said in my other podcast episodes, and I'll say it in this one as well, I do my podcast in segments. So segment 1 is, when did life become a deadline? I just want to say it for starters, my opinion. Oh yeah, disclaimer, everything I say in this episode, everything I say in every damn episode is my opinion, something that I've been through, or just my whole thought process on it. So please don't take anything I say and run with it. And if you do, like my disclaimer says in the actual beginning, that's on you, because I just told you. But I do want to start off by saying, at some point, life sometimes stops feeling like something one individual experiences and starts to feel like something that one is behind on. Nobody really sits you down and explain when it happens. I feel like one day you're just living life, and then the next day you're questioning what the fuck is happening, how the fuck you got here, oh my gosh, I'm a real human. Like, I don't know, sometimes I be feeling like I just be like, okay, for example, yesterday I was like, I'm hungry, so I went downstairs, and next thing you know, I'm downstairs. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I really got out of my bed and walked downstairs. Like I could really control my body. I don't know how to explain it. It's weird to me. At the end of the day, nobody really sits down and explains a lot of things, but I guess it's not nothing to be explained. Again, people, not even people, you start to like question your thoughts, your pace, your choices, your direction, everything. Like everything, not just here, but like, am I on the right path? Am I exactly where I'm supposed to be? This, that, and the third. It's a lot of stuff. Like the example I just gave y'all, I was like, I really just walked downstairs. Like, I really drive a car. Like, I could really get in a car and drive that bitch. Like, and you have to be licensed. I don't know. Y'all don't be thinking about that? Just me? Okay. I feel like once, like, elementary cool, middle school cool, high school cool, but after high school is where it really starts to hit you. Because when I was in high school, I was not thinking about bills, this, that. I'm still not thinking about no bills, but it's just like all this, basically the adult life. Like, they used to say, I remember vividly saying I want to be 18. I don't know what the fuck was 18 was like the lucky number. I don't know, in my head. And a lot of people around me was saying they want to be 18. A lot of people that I went to school with was like, oh God, I can't wait till we be 18. We could probably, like, we thought it was like a little freedom. No, baby. It ain't nothing. It's just nothing. But yeah, it's like there's this invisible pressure to have things figured out by a certain age. Like 18, I'm gonna have a car. I'm gonna be saving up, or I'm gonna move out by the time I graduate high school. If I don't have an apartment, I'm a bum. Like, no. But pause, because we're gonna get into that later. But it's like this invisible pressure to have your things figured out by a certain age, like your career, your money, your purpose in life, your confidence. Y'all might be watching this or listening to this, and y'all might not agree, and that's okay. You don't always have to agree with me, or nobody always has to agree with a person. But I just feel like, I will say, we can all agree on this. Everybody feel like they have to have certain shit by a certain age. Like I just said, I don't know who said everybody got to move out by 18. I don't know who said you got to be married by 25. I don't know who said you have to have a house by 30. I don't know who the fuck even made that up. Like, who made that up? Because I need to talk to them. It's not even nobody made it up. It's the internet, social media. It's that phone. It's that fucking phone. My mama was right. It's that phone. But like I said, who made these rules? Who made that up? I need to have a talk with them. It's social media. Everybody on social media. But when you say social media, we are on social media. So it's like, I guess we the people. we the people, or what people see on social media is what they think they need to have. Moved out your parents' crib by 18, have a fucking G-Wagon by 20, like have a house by 25 and kids and a whole husband. Like, no. This specific type of pressure that I'm talking about can show up in subtle ways. Like, for example, when you just graduated high school and now everybody's on your dick asking you, okay, so what are you gonna do after high school? What college are you going to? Like, shut the fuck. What if I don't want to go to college? What if I told you I don't know what I'm doing yet? Now, I don't know. That's another thing. Or even when birthdays start to feel heavier instead of exciting, nobody really talks about that as well. Me personally, I haven't had a good birthday. And I don't know if it's because, for example, not even for example, because it's real life, I'm Muslim. So in general, we're not even supposed to be celebrating birthdays. So is that why I don't have good birthdays? I don't know. But like my birthdays feel like another normal day. I don't know. So like, and it be feeling so emotional. Especially when people just start texting me, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. Cause it's like, damn, happy birthday. But it's like, it don't feel like my birthday, but it's my birthday. I don't know how to explain that as well, but I hope y'all understand. I hope y'all understand what I'm trying to say. I don't know. It's a lot that comes with when life starts to feel like a deadline, because it's a calendar, it's days in a week, it's hours in a day. So now you got to get this stuff done by this time, and if you don't get this stuff done by this time, you feel like you didn't succeed that day. I don't know. That used to be me, not gonna lie. I used to have. That's why I stopped writing on a big calendar. Like, I just stopped, because it's like, that should be stressing me out more. That should be overstimulating me. I don't do that. I used to do that, but I'm like, no. Why did I used to do that? Because I thought, oh, maybe it would help me get through the week smoother. No, baby. Throw that shit out the window. I erased it, threw that shit in the trash. Even when I have my wall right here, I don't use it no more. It's just there. It needs to get down anyway. In the end, when your life starts to feel like a deadline, my opinion, it starts to feel like your life is being graded from A, B, C, D, or F. Like, there's a timeline you're supposed to be following, and let's say, like I said earlier, and if you delay any of those things in any shape, way, or form, you start to feel like a failure. That's why I stopped that calendar shit. I would say even when you're doing something, even when you're growing, it could still feel like it's not enough. That's why a lot of people overwork themselves, because they are doing exactly what they're supposed to be doing, but they feel like it's just not enough. Like something's missing. The whole time nothing is missing. You're right where you're supposed to be. That's why my life is so peaceful now, because I keep telling myself that I'm right where I'm supposed to be. Now, do I get comfortable? No. I am exactly where I'm supposed to be, though, because if I wasn't supposed to be right here making this podcast episode for y'all today, right now, here today, what else would I be doing? I would be probably doing some bullshit. That's why I said get off social media. It do be that phone. How our parents would be like, it be that phone. It definitely be that phone. Get off that phone. Go touch some grass or something. Go outside, go breathe some fresh air. The question of the video, we're not even at the end of the video, but that question of the video is how much screen time you got. And what's the highest app that was opened on that screen time? Let me know. Yeah. And don't lie. And if it's high, it's okay. Work on that. I'm not gonna lie, maybe it's most likely TikTok is my highest. I'm not gonna lie, because I don't be on any other app. But yeah, I think that was for segment 1, when life starts to feel like a deadline. Next is segment 2, the illusion of having it all together. I'm not gonna lie, this is something that I want everybody to hear. Regardless if you're watching this on YouTube or you're listening to it, doing whatever you're doing, I just want to say that most people do not have life figured out, even me, and I'll get into that later. They're just learning how to look like they do. For example, y'all be in my DMs, Muna, how are you so organized? How do you do this? How do you do that? You look like you're so well put together. If you guys see behind the scenes, y'all probably, yeah. That's why I just be like, stop believing shit that y'all see, because only people show you what they want to show you. People don't show you the whole everything. Now, if people showed you the whole everything, your thoughts on them probably change. Not saying that I be showing y'all fake shit, cause no, everything I post about is real. But I'm just saying, like, for example, how you so well put together, I just keep my hair done, keep my nails done, keep myself intact, my body care. That's just, hygiene is top. Like, it's those things. But for some people, those things might not be simple, or they can't do those things. And like these cars and all these fast cars and all this shit, certain shit, like, people be in debt for real. Like, I don't know, everybody not gonna show you what they really going through when it comes to opening that bank account, and when it comes to all that, like, the real shit behind it. They'll show you the fast car, the nice little sound, whatever, the little, I don't know, it's nice to show, but behind closed doors, they probably be struggling. At the end of the day, social media does not show hesitation. It doesn't show the nights where people are up alone crying. It doesn't show the nights where people are up alone seeing, like, or thinking or overthinking, are they on the right path or not. Social media only shows you what they want to show you. The people on social media shows you what they want to have you see. You don't see everything. That's why when people be like, y'all be thinking y'all know everything about a certain influencer, they be quick to say y'all don't know me, because y'all don't know them. Y'all don't. They only show you the little bits and pieces. That's everybody though. Like, you're never gonna know somebody unless you're with them in real life. Even if you're with them in real life, you might not even still know them. I don't know. Social media only shows you highlights, good shit, 5-second, 30-second, 1-minute clips. We have 24 hours in a day, my nigga. 24 hours in a day. It shows confidence. It shows success without context. Like I said, people be having them cars. People be showing you stacks of money, but you see them in real life asking for the stacks of money. I bet I just flew over your head. I don't know. So I'm saying, do not compare yourself to anything you see on social media, because 9 times out of 10, that shit not real. For me, for example, I was like, can you move out right now? Yes, I can move out right now. Do I want to move out right now? No. Is my mom giving me a reason to move out? No. I'm so highly blessed that my mom is not one of them parents that make you move. There's a lot of people's parents that make them move out at 18. I don't know. That's like their culture. I don't know. But me personally, I live in an African household. My mom does not make me, or like tell me to get the fuck out of her house. No. The only thing she does is say save your money. That's it. Why would I? That's what I was saying earlier. Like, who the fuck said you have to move out by 18 now? There's some people that grew up in a toxic household that once they turn 18, they out of there. I understand that. But I'm saying, from me, like, from my point of view, my mom has never gave me a reason to get the fuck up out of her house yet. Now, who's saying I'm gonna live here forever? No. And where was I going with that? Oh, because I was like, if I get an apartment, it's not going to be because I want an apartment. It's going to be because content purposes. And I'm not doing that shit. That's stupid. That's irresponsible as fuck. I'm not doing that. It would just be like the living alone in my 20s, and what else? Grocery haul, like regular shit that you could do if you live with whoever you're living with. I don't know. And then some people might be like, yo, you a hating ass bitch. You might just not have the money for it. No, I just literally told y'all what it was. I live in a household where I feel loved. I'm early 22. I literally just entered my 20s. I don't even know what the fuck is going on. I don't even want to live by myself. That's another thing. I'm be bored as fuck. That's why a lot of people that live by themselves end up getting a pet, because they bored. And if I get an apartment, I'm gonna end up coming to my mom's house almost every day. I don't know. It's a lot of shit. I feel like social media is fake, and also behind the scenes, people are adjusting. People are confused. People are just winging it. People are going from day to day. People are adjusting as they go. So again, do not feel like you're far behind in life, because at the end of the day, we are all human. This is all our first time here. What the fuck is going on? We don't know, but we gotta just get up and go. It's easier said than done though, because some days it might just be like, I don't want to do it, but then you just gotta get the fuck up. You gotta get the fuck up and go, because ain't nobody about to come tap you by your shoulder and hold your hand. Once you reach a certain age, Nobody's doing that anymore. It's just you versus you. And if you don't want to get up, then you just not going to get up. And you're going to regret that shit later in the day or tomorrow or whenever. I feel like having it together isn't always a permanent state. At one point, it could be all going all good. And the next moment, like I said earlier, it could be just horrible. But then again, that's when you just let go and let God. As a human being, we're always evolving. Every second of the day, every hour of the day, every week. We have 365 days in a year. We are always evolving. So therefore, nothing is permanent. Nothing in this life is permanent anyway, because end of the day, at the very end of the day, we are gonna be dying. I hate to bring up the death topic, but this is real. It's life. That is the only thing that's promised, actually, is death. Life isn't something that you figure out once in life and move on. It's more so something you continuously learn as you grow, because every year we turn another age. We have learned so much things throughout. So me, for example, I'm 22. When I was 21, I learned a whole bunch of stuff before I turned 22. I'm 22, about to be 23 next year. I done learned so much stuff this year about myself, about people, and how to move accordingly. If it's something in your mind if it's something that you're thinking about doing and you can't stop thinking about it, do it. Because at the end of the day, that's 9 times out of 10 what you're supposed to be doing. Like me, for example, content creation and being an influencer was always on my mind. But before I got like consistent with it, it would be on my mind day and night. I'm talking about, like, it would start making my head hurt. And I'm just like, yo, like, what was the only thing stopping me is what other people would think. But now, looking back, I wish I was there to tell my younger self, like, just get up, just post. And that's what I started doing. And now a lot of people like to hear what I gotta say. A lot of people love to see my outfit to the day. A lot of people love to see what I'm eating for the damn week. I don't know. It's a lot of stuff that you could just... People love me. And I love me. And I love that y'all love me. People love watching my content. You know what? Somebody told me they about to get their food and eat and watch my videos. Do you not know how much that means? Cause for me, I know when I'm eating, I have to find the most perfect thing to watch. That means I'm the most perfect thing to watch for you. So it's like, damn, okay. And a lot of y'all told me y'all be listening to my podcast while y'all be at the gym. This girl told me that she was listening to my podcast and I said something funny and she was just smiling. She was smiling, and imagine you smiling and somebody looking at you, but you're just smiling with your headphones in, so like they don't know, they can't hear what you hear. I don't know, it's just a lot of point of views, but I was like, that's really dope for real. I really be coming through. But yeah, that's it. Like, that's it for segment 2, the illusion of having it together. Next is segment 3, letting yourself be where you are at. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. Exactly what I said earlier. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. You are exactly where you're supposed to be in life. Like, this life is not promised. What's promised, even tomorrow not promised. That's why a lot of people, when they wake up, not even a lot of people, when you wake up, if you don't already, you need to just start thanking God. That's the first thing you need to be doing. I'm not gonna lie, I used to be the one to just wake up and grab my phone. I'm not gonna lie, but I changed that. I wake up, I stretch, I thank God. I get up to see if my body limbs still work, like I can walk, I can punch, but I gotta make sure I'm cool and then like start my day. Shower, eat. There's a quiet kind of peace that comes when you stop forcing your life to fit a timeline that wasn't made for you. A lot of people need to hear that, even me. So when I'm talking to y'all, I'm talking to myself as well sometimes. Some people find their path really early. Some people it's handed to them based off how they grew up. Some people it may take longer, or some people restart completely. Some people restart in the middle of whatever path they was going down. That's okay. As a human being, we have the ability to restart every single chance we want to. That's the whole part of this. None of that means you are behind as a human being. You're never behind. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. You are allowed to be in progress. You are allowed not to have all the answers right now. You are allowed to change your mind more than once. Life isn't meant to be rushed. It's meant to be lived. And the pressure to have everything figured out often robs you in the present time. Sometimes being where you are, confused, learning and growing, is exactly where you're supposed to be. Thank you for listening to the Dopest Discreet Podcast. You can listen on Apple Music. Bro, why I keep saying Apple Music, yo? You can listen on Apple Podcasts or you can watch on YouTube. I'm your host, Muna Karim, and I will see you guys in the next episode. And y'all tell me to stop saying bye because there's never a bye. It's talk to you later. So I'm gonna talk to y'all later, okay? Okay. Thank you.